Hi everyone, my name is Isaac Hernandez Avila. Today I want to talk about some environmental problems I have noticed in my community, Naucalpan de Juarez. These are things that happen every day, and even though we have gotten used to them, they do affect our quality of life. I'm going to focus on three issues: waste separation, litter on the streets, and the water supply. Waste separation. The first thing I want to mention is how we handle our trash. We actually do have a recycling system here. There are bins for organic waste, plastic, and paper, but most people still throw everything into one bag. Part of the reason is that people have heard of the collection trucks mix it all back together anyway, and that's disappointing. It makes people feel like there's no point. But when we don't sort our waste properly, recyclable materials go to waste, landfills fill up faster, and pollution increases. If we compare this situation with Japan, the difference is clear. Japanese society sorts their trash into many categories, and if it's not done correctly, it simply doesn't get collected. And that's why and how the system works. That proves that when people take responsibility, things really can function better. Litter on the streets. The second issue is litter. I have seen it myself, bottle wrappers and plastic bags on the ground all the time. It might seem like a small thing, but when it rains, that trash clogs the drains and causes flooding. It also creates bad smell, attracts pests, and makes the neighborhood look neglected. I think a lot of people might consider that throwing one piece of trash won't make a difference, but if everyone thinks the problems grows quickly. What I found really interesting about Japan is that there are almost no public trash cans on the streets, and yet people don't litter. They take their trash home with them. That level of awareness is something I really respect. The water supply. The third issue is one that affects daily life directly. The water supply. In my community, there are periods when water doesn't come every day or the pressure is too low to be useful. Some of my neighborhoods only receive water once or twice a week. When it finally arrives, families have to fill every container they have to make it last until the next time. That affects everything: cooking, bathing, basic hygiene. Water is one of our most essential resources, and when access to it unreliable, it makes everyday life a lot harder. Final thoughts. To wrap up, I think these problems aren't just the government's responsibility, they're ours too. If I want to see change in my community, I have to with my own actions, sorting my trash, not littering, saving water, and encouraging the people around me to do the same. Looking at examples like Japan reminds me that a more organized and environmentally conscious community is possible. I think start with small, everyday decisions. Thanks for watching.